Good morning. I want to talk to you about the power of gospel music this morning. I used to come home from school. My mom would be sitting on her chair or making supper, and often caught her singing Amazing Grace, The Old Rugged Cross, Precious Memories, Just a Closer Walk with Thee, or Just As I Am Without One Plea, or I Surrender All. And she was worshiping God when she was singing those songs. And it's a sweet memory that I have. And Mama, I thank you for instilling into all of us kids, me and Donna and Doris and Sharon, the desire for gospel music. Because we didn't have a TV. We really didn't. We gathered around the old piano that Dad had bought Mom, and all of us played an instrument. And we still all play instrument and very involved in music to this day. And we had a little family band. And there was a special book on the piano, and I remember my dad and Mom would end up singing the song, Drinking at the Springs of Living Water. Happy now am I, my soul is satisfied. Drinking at the springs of living water. Wonderful. And my soul is satisfied, or something like that. But it's a precious memory. It really is. And I have found out that in the Bible that Satan used to be the minister of music in heaven. And when he was cast out of heaven, he gave that up. That's why there's so much crazy music today about heartache and breaking up and depressing stuff. Because anyway, I just wanted to tell you, when you sing a gospel song, when you sing a Christian gospel song, you stick it right in Satan's eyes. You stick it right in his face and say, look what you gave up. Look what you gave up. So I encourage you to sing a gospel song today, okay? I want to dedicate this to my mother. I'm going to play a video here for her. And this is the only contact I have with my mama is through this phone, because COVID has shut down the border and I can't go home to Canada to see her. But she watches this program on a consistent basis and prays for me. And I told her I'd keep doing these as long as she was able to watch them. If she were the only one left, I'd do them for her. And so since we were talking about music this week, I thought I'd dedicate this to my mama. Because when I was 12 years old, Mom and Dad bought me my first guitar. And it wasn't long after that till I was up on the platform of the church. Reverend Peters. There's got to be somebody out there that knows Reverend Peters. Reverend Peters, Nelson Peters. Found out that I was learning to play the guitar. He didn't waste any time in getting me up on the platform to use it. And I remember making many mistakes, and he'd come up when I had a breakdown and pat me on the back and say, hey, Ken, we all make mistakes. It's okay. Just start over again. I love that dear man. He was my mentor.
So is he the one that had you up to play the piano, like right after your mom taught you?
That's the truth. That is the truth.
Oh, what did she do? Teach you a couple chords?
She taught me C and F and G, and 3 chords in a chord rotation. And I don't know how he found out about it. It was my turn to sing that Sunday. So I went up to the piano and just chorded, through a song and sang it. And I looked down at my mother and she was like, she couldn't believe it,
Oh, God love her heart.
But when my mother would play the piano, she had a particular style. It would just roll. It would just roll. It's in my mind embedded. There's some songs that I play on the piano that I can develop that technique. She just makes it. It's a beautiful sound.
Sharon plays very unique.
Yes.
All of you play piano, don't you?
Yes. Your mother used to play the
accordion. When I was little and we lived in northern Saskatchewan, when we would go to church, that would be our music. Mom would haul along her accordion, and in the evenings, she would pull out the accordion, and the school teacher that lived with us, Heino Pringnitz, had a saxophone. And he would play the sax, and Mom would play the accordion, and to this day, the tenor sax is my favorite instrument. So some nights, while we were doing dishes, he would be upstairs in his room playing his sax, and that foot would be tapping on the ceiling above us. I can hear that now. As a little girl, I just loved it. And Mom would sit and play that accordion. It was so neat. But that's a heavy instrument.
So anyway, thanks for sharing that, Char. Hope you enjoy the video that I'm dedicating to my mama. Her picture's in it. Charlotte's in there, and I'm in there. And it's entitled "Rockin' Along in My Old Rockin' Chair." I want to sing for you. It's called "Rockin' Along in My Old Rockin' Chair." Rockin' along in my old rockin' chair, I saw a mother with silvery hair. Oh, she looked so lonesome from those who should care, rockin' along in her old rockin' chair. Her hands were all calloused and old. Life of hard work was the story they told. And I thought of angels when I saw her there, walking alone in her old rocking chair. Bless her old heart, do you think she'd complain? Oh, life had been hard, but she'd do it again. She carried a cross that was more than her share. Now we're rocking alone in her old rocking chair. You know, it wouldn't take very much to gladden her old heart. Just a phone call of remembrance on somebody's part. A letter, it would brighten her afternoon there as she rockin' alone in her old rocking chair. You know, I know some orphans who live in an orphan's home. You think they'd own heaven just to call her their own. They'd never be willing just to let her sit there, rocking alone in her old rocking chair. Ah, but bless her old heart, do you think she'd complain? The ones that had forgot her, she just loved them just the same. And I think of angels when I saw her there,